Tucker Carlson has turned on Republican Senator Lindsey Graham. This is following reports from the Washington Post indicating that Lindsey Graham was demanding the Capitol Police open fire during the January 6 riots and shoot at the insurrectionists. Now, let's hear what Tucker Carlson has to say.
Lindsey Graham of South Carolina is always running around telling you he's gonna have another hearing into this. Conservatism, I'm conservative. Well, we just learned from this very long Washington Post rebuttal to our documentary series that on January 6th, Lindsey Graham was running around the Capitol ordering the Capitol Police to murder the protesters. Quote, "You've got guns, use them. We give you guns for a reason," shrieked Lindsey Graham. "Shoot American citizens for the crime of trespassing." Really? This is the conservative position? Unarmed protesters show up. Look, they shouldn't have been there. We've never defended that and never would. But kill them? What the hell's wrong with you, Lindsey Graham? How long before you're ordering drone attacks on people whose politics you don't like? What a revealing moment this is.
Oh, the chickens have come home to roost. So Senator Lindsey Graham has made his bed. He's now sleeping in it. He made a deal with the devil, right? He wanted to remain relevant, as he told reporters at the New York Times when he did a complete 180 and decided to be a complete Trump loyalist during the Trump administration. And now he's obviously being attacked by Tucker Carlson because while the Capitol was being attacked by Trump supporters who were threatening to hang Mike Pence and carry out violence, he was scared and called for Capitol Police to open fire. Now, what I also find interesting about that rant, Cenk, is that Tucker Carlson has a very different take on these guys, these right-wingers who breached the Capitol. He referred to them as American citizens. Oh, Lindsey Graham is calling for American citizens to be gunned down for trespassing. But I've heard Tucker Carlson in the past advocate for cops gunning down unarmed Black Americans for far less, for simply running away because they were afraid of the cops. And then they get shot in the back and killed, but that's okay. Because they're not considered Americans in Tucker Carlson's book, but anyway.
Yeah, so there's tons of hypocrisy in what Tucker Carlson says. So number one, if you shoot any unarmed Black person, there's always an excuse. Oh, loose cigarettes and counterfeit $20 bills, and they had detention when they were younger, and they once smoked pot, and so hey, they didn't listen to police orders. Remember, that's the number one excuse they use for shooting Black people. They didn't listen to police orders. Here, the police told them many times to not break into the building. They assaulted the cops. One of them died, at least one. And then they stormed the building, and the cops told them again and again and again and again as the cops let them assault them, which never happens in America. Okay, but they're white right-wingers, so the cops let themselves get their ass kicked, right? And even that wasn't enough for Tucker. And no, they're just average American citizens, they're not. And then they chanted, "Hang Mike Pence, hang Mike Pence." That's the Republican vice president. But they were just trespassing. And they were talking about murdering Nancy Pelosi, murdering the vice president, just trespassing, good American citizens. On the other hand, Trayvon Martin once went to detention in high school. So that's who Tucker Carlson is.
Yeah.
But then the second hypocrisy is, this is the same Tucker Carlson pretending that it was a deep state false flag operation. That was the point of his documentary.
What happened?
Wait, so Tucker, are they secret FBI agents, or are they just innocent American citizens? If they were deep state FBI agents, as you claim, then wouldn't Lindsey Graham be right to have them be shot? Which one is it? It doesn't have to make sense. But as I always do, because it's true, you got to give Tucker credit. So he's running the playbook better than anybody. So this is how a fascist takeover happens. A strong man comes and he intimidates everybody on his own side until they're all cowards and weaklings and they grovel at his feet. And once his own party is under control, he then attacks the press one by one until they're intimidated and silenced. Then he turns on the other party, and usually the other party is a weakling, and that's how fascists always take over. We have a perfect recipe here. And I think Tucker saw what Trump did and thought, oh, that was really easy. That was way easier than I realized. And that guy's an idiot. Imagine if a smart person ran this playbook. And that's exactly what Tucker's doing. And so attacking Lindsey Graham is fascist 101. Pick off everyone else in your own party first. He's not conservative enough. He's not conservative enough. He's not conservative enough. There's only one person who can protect you. That's what Trump said when he had a field of 17 against him, right? And he literally said in his acceptance speech in 2016, I alone can protect you. He said it. It's fascist 101, right? Now Tucker is doing the same exact thing and picking these guys off one by one, and the idiots can't coalesce and figure out how to fight back against Tucker, just like they couldn't figure out how to fight back against Trump. And so I'm not gonna shed a tear for Lindsey Graham. No one had it coming more than him. So enjoy now. By the way, soon Lindsey will turn around and grovel at Tucker's feet.
100%.
So you think, oh, come on, he can't do that after this segment. He will. We guarantee you to ahead of time. And you will see Lindsey Graham crawling around on the floors of Fox News, trying to figure out whose boots to lick. And he'll eventually find the right boot. And he'll serve underneath Tucker Carlson's desk the rest of his career if this plan works out. And because he's got to get more boot. He's Gollum. And strong man's boots are his precious. So Tucker, well played. You know, you're a good way of the way home doing a fascist takeover based on white supremacy in this country. And with the taglines of the immigrants will not replace us. They're coming after the homeland. They're dirty. We have to take action against them. I mean, you read a history book about what happened in the 1930s in Germany, and then you see what Trump and Tucker Carlson are doing. And if you can't see the exact similarity, there's something wrong with you. So whether they can actually pull it off in the end and win, that's still yet to be determined.
Yeah.
But they got a pretty good chance. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.